Well, it was local, and if you were a fan of sports, you were tuning in, and it existed for almost 30 years. And for most of that time, it was broadcast from a studio in this very building. But now Sports Page has a new home. It's quite the setup. The anchor desk has been rebuilt. Yulin with the Page is highlighted. There is tons of memorabilia, and there will be trivia on site, and it's all situated in a 90s-style living room. Sports Page is being celebrated at the BC Sports Hall of Fame.
Sports Page was, the word that gets thrown around is an institution, and it really was a BC institution for 25 years.
Sports Page was on the air from 1977 to 2005, and it launched the careers of many. Don Taylor, the late Paul Carson, Barry McDonald, and Chris Hebb were among the hosts early on. Hebb anchored on the Page during the 80s for about 5 years. He now runs a consulting business from his home in White Rock. Hebb says the show being recognized is humbling.
Well, my first reaction was, isn't the Hall of Fame for athletes? And what are we doing in it?
Good evening and welcome to Sports Page.
It kind of signaled the transition from the staid sportscaster who would be on the news show to somebody who was specifically there to engage and present sports.
After Hebb's time at the Page, viewers were introduced to a new generation of up-and-comers, like Dave Randorf.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Sports Page.
John Shorthouse and Craig McEwen. McEwen spent 7 years on the Page, and he now runs Vancouver's newest sports radio station, Sportsnet 650. He credits the show for molding his career.
11 o'clock, Channel 13, before I even started working there, that was destination viewing. You always wanted to see what was going on in the world of sports and what those hosts had to say about it. And it was local, it was fast-paced, it was entertaining, and had a lot of humor in it.
I'm actually standing where the Sports Page set used to be, right behind me here. It's now where Russ LeCate delivers his weather forecast on breakfast television. A lot has changed over the years, and now the memories, some good, some not so good, are surfacing again.
I lost my voice, like nothing. And you can ask the guy, you can't even make a joke because you've lost your voice.
We had some pretty good behind-the-scenes jokes, tricking Dave Randorf into thinking the Canucks had removed our credentials because he was helping Jim Sandlack in an arbitration case. Sean McCormick, we made it seem like his car was stolen. Those moments, as well as the sports things, really do stand out for me.
So this exhibit, Riaz, it'll be up for at least a year at the BC Sports Hall of Fame, and if it's well received, which it likely will be, they'll keep it up longer than that.